You're listening to KDHS 98.9 FM, and I'm DJMeesh Izzi, and we're here with LBOOGIEDAMANN of Hard Knock West. Hi, LBOOGIEDAMANN.
Hey, Miss Izzi, how you doing today?
I'm doing pretty well. I think the weather is cooling down really well, and I'm really excited for our Halloween festivity to come up. Could you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, my name is LBOOGIEDAMANN, hip-hop artist. Name of my group is Hard Knock West. That consists of me and my cousin King Reg. Shout out King Reg. He's out in Virginia doing some work. Basically, came out to the Valley a couple of years ago, went to school at the International School of Beauty for my barbering sciences degree. Graduated, got that degree. Looking forward to opening up our own shop sometime in the near future. I'm very, very much into music. I've been playing music ever since I was a teenager. I started with the clarinet, upgraded to the trumpet. Once I graduated from high school, that's when I started getting into hip-hop more seriously because I still love to do music, but at the same time, I'm good with words. You know, I'm a storyteller, and I like to put stories together and entertain people. Been doing it all my life as far as I'm concerned. At this point, I'm just looking to put my city on. I'm from Toledo, Ohio. Came all the way to the west. Now I'm out here in my second home, Coachella Valley, here to just put on.
Together everyone accomplishes more on 3. 1, 2, 3, team. Going in first and 10 for my own one. With my game face on, looking like I'm on one. And I'm about to snap like the ball from the center. With no time left, this is the game winner. Dropping bombs like the QB, rapping like that cat for QB. Back to the future, better act like you knew me. B-O-G, that's how the double O-B. Ooh-wee, hoo-hee, with more gaming than Madden. In the desert, thirsty for action like Mr. Jackson. Scrimmage with a menace, and then this is just a practice. I got them by the face mask, it's a bad habit, but we gon' let you have it. Out here causing a racket, messing around, it can turn into something tragic. Mr. Perfect, catch my own pass at the rock pass it. Touchdown dance for the fans, fantastic. Go home, as a team, not alone. Sticks and stones, break bones, but your trash talk can't take me out of my zone because we winning. Now put your hands up for the home team. Put your hands up for your own team. Now go break it down to your own thing. We winning, yeah. This one is for the home team, all stars who win, doing their own thing, showing a lot of pride, representing for our side and ready to ride on whoever ain't ready to ride. If that's you, take a back seat cause we driving, and put a seatbelt on cause we flying, all the way to the top of the rankings. Bet the house on us, there's money in the bank. Chip bound and it's within our grasp, and all we gotta do is continue to kick ass, become the best, let the rest be lame. Welcome to the fruition of what that game plan became. Go home, as a team, not alone. Sticks and stones, break bones, but your trash talk can't take me out of my zone because we winning. Now put your hands up for the home team. Put your hands up for your own team. Now go break it down to your own thing. We winning, yeah. Cue the end splashing the coach and Gatorade. Lose the side, man, all that's left over is haterade. Cue the cute cheerleader in the marching band, led by yours truly, LBOOGIEDAMANN. Cue the commissioner, the owner, and the mayor. Cue the speech from the teens, most valuable player. Cue the kiss from the beautiful girl, and cue the cameraman broadcasting it around the world. Go home, as a team, not alone. Sticks and stones, break bones, but your trash talk can't take me out of my zone because we winning. Now put your hands up for the home team. Put your hands up for your own team. Now go and break it down to your own thing. We winning, baby. Yeah, Hard Knock.
Where in the Coachella Valley are you currently located?
I'm currently in Indio. I'm on my Indio-ish.
That's awesome. Have you been able to do quite a bit of shows out there?
Yes, I actually had a show just last night at Soul Nightclub in Coachella. Shouts out to the team, DJ Zyder1, for putting me on with that show last night. It was awesome. Had a great turnout. I've had a couple of shows over the past couple of months. I've been working with Epic Momentous. That's a movement out here of Coachella Valley artists who's been putting on shows and gaining traction been as far as the underground scene is out here and getting ready to move on to bigger and better things as far as the new year coming right around the corner. Been doing quite a few shows, and I got a couple more coming up alongside with the Cultivation Hydroponic Shop show. I'm going to be performing later on that night at Plan B, which is in Thousand Palms.
Our audience wants to learn more about Epic Momentous. How can we get a hold of them or find more information about them?
What you would do is you would go on Facebook. Epic is spelled EPOCH, Momentous, MOMENTOUS. That's the Epic Momentous Movement, spelled EPOCH, Momentous, MOMENTOUS. You can find that on Facebook. We have a page up with the series of events that we have coming up. You can easily find me on Facebook. Hard Knock West is our business page, and LBOOGIEDAMANN, that's LBOOGIEDAMANN. That's my artist page. You can find me there. Send me a message, and I will reply if you have any questions.
Thank you so much for hooking us up with all the knowledge about where we can find you on the internet. I'm curious a little bit about your process as an artist and as a musician. Do you write your own lyrics?
Yeah, I write all of my lyrics. It's like I have many different processes and ways that I come up with my songs. A lot of the time I write them on my phone. That process is a little bit easier for me because I'm able to cut, paste, and put everything in the right place. Time to time I do break out my pen and pad and get old school with it. You know, at the end of the day, it's all me. The lyrics is 100% genuine. I don't really talk about something that I haven't experienced or someone directly related to me hasn't experienced. You know, I try to keep it 100. You feel me? Real as possible.
Your beats as well, do you produce them?
No, I don't produce them. I work with a series of producers from all across the country. I have producers here in the Coachella Valley out of Cat City. DJ Zyro1. He produced a track that I'm working on called We About to Party. That's going to be coming soon. I also work with Grammar. He's engineer that works at the Boys and Girls Club in Indio. He's very talented. He produced a couple of the tracks that's on the Welcome to Hard Knock mixtape. I also got producers back home in Ohio. I also have a couple of producers down in Miami as well.
Your mixtape, Welcome to the Hard Knock, what is your favorite song from that?
I would have to say Toledo Today. The reason that is because it paints a picture of exactly how tough it is in that city. You know, it's a small town. It's just 30 minutes south of Detroit, Michigan. You know, when I say Toledo, Ohio, a lot of people don't really recognize it, but it's the home of Jeep. You see Jeeps riding up and down the street every day. It's the home of Jeeps, you know. And there's a lot of great things that's coming out of Toledo, but at the same time, there's a lot of bad things happening in Toledo. And what I want to do with that song was let people know exactly what Toledo is all about, the good and the bad. I also have a video that I shot for that as well. I flew back home this past winter to shoot a video. You can find that on my YouTube page at LBOOGIEDAMANN. That song really speaks to a lot of people. It's more than just it being personal for me. It's personal for everybody that's from the city. It speaks to just not people from the city of Toledo, but it also speaks to everybody that's growing up or coming up in a hard, rough situation that's sort of desperate to get out of it, but at the same time there is that light at the end of the tunnel.
Your head is what we after, but for that, it's all about revenue retrieving. Hustling early morning, spending the profit the next evening. I got yesterday's money, boogie in the future. Hit 'em with the flex and kill 'em like Lex Luger. My life is not a show, this shit as real as it gets. I'm just describing my surroundings, turn it into a hit. Fuck living legit, I fuck with crime 'cause it pays. 'Cause when I go that extra mile, it's gon' give me a raise. It's a brand new version of the same damn story. It's Fourth Coast, bitch. Success is mandatory. 100. And life is too short to have patience. Get rich or die trying, no exaggeration. The projects around Toledo today, Toledo, glass city of dreams.
To relate to anybody that's in kind of a struggle and in a place where they're not able to really know how to pull themselves out of a situation. I'm glad that you're able to channel that into your lyrics. I was listening to some of your songs on your SoundCloud, and I noticed that some of them inadvertently become political just by the nature of what you're speaking about. So how have you found that to be as an artist, having these very major statement piece songs such as Black Lives Matter? What have you found from your audience in regards to that? Have you found a solidarity with them?
Well, yes, I work with a lot of political activists from my hometown. Julian Mack is one of them. Shouts out to J Mack. I also work with a lot of other guys, that really wants to help the community because there's a lot of negative influences. The people that's coming up, that's the generation behind us, all they see is these negative influences being glorified. As far as the Black Lives Matter movement, you have to understand that just because something happens to you when you're committing a crime, it does not necessarily mean that you're in the right because you get hurt by a police officer that's trying to do his job. You're in the wrong because you're committing a crime. But the thing about Black Lives Matter is that black people that are not committing crimes are being killed by police officers on a regular basis. And what we do with that song, and as well as the movement, is bring attention to that and let people know that we will not take that sitting down. It's not right, and something needs to be done about it. And what I've gotten is I've gotten a positive reaction from people because the major cases that you hear about, like Trayvon Martin, you hear about the situation that happened in Oakland. You hear about the situation that happened in Missouri, Baltimore. It's happening all across the country. It doesn't matter where you're at. And what that does is that speaks to people and it brings light to it. And at the same time, it has meaning behind it. It's not just glorification of what's happening. People really do gravitate towards it.
Main Bridge, Reese, France, Kai Girl, Wendell Allen, Nehemiah Dillard, Dante Price, Dante Park, Raymond Allen, Sergeant Manuel Loggins, Ray Martin Graham. Yo, as a black man, I'm guilty till proven innocent. Natural born suspect, harassment is imminent. I can't run away from this fact, cause if I tried, I'd die like Walter Scott getting shot in the back. I can't walk through my hood with a hood on, man. I bet it'd be cool if I was in the Ku Klux Klan like Zimmerman. Confused a young boy with skills for a grown man with a pistol. Trayvon ain't deserve that. I get choked up thinking about Eric Garner and how we got choked up. Watching is even harder, but the footage is needed. Even the blind can see it. Too bad we provided proof in court and we still got defeated. No justice, no peace. I felt Mike Brown's stepdad burn this bitch down. It's a reason we get mad, cause Tamir was robbed of his life and John died in front of his wife and Aaron didn't last through the night. So for them I will continue to fight, cause Black Lives Matter. Hell, I matter. Of course you matter. Man, we all matter. Victor White, Kenneth Chamberlain, Smith, Alonzo Ashley, Kenneth Harding, Jordan Baker, Ryan Brown, Andy Lowe, Reginald Doucette, Derek Jones, Jonathan Farrell, Dan Roy Henry, Carlos Ayana Jones, Larry Eugene Jackson Jr., Stephen Eugene Washington, Deion Flood, Kimani Gray, Aaron Campbell, Johnny Kimani Warren, Kiwani Karen, Melissa Williams, Victor Steen, Timothy Russell.
I'm really glad that your audience is able to support you in that movement and that you're able to work with activists, because it is very important to understand what the movement truly means and how marginalized they are from our history in our psyche as Americans. Very important to be able to represent that and share that with your audience. So I want to talk a little bit about Cultivation Hydroponic Shop's Halloween show that's coming up. That's going to be on Halloween from 2 to 7 p.m. It's going to be kid-friendly before 4 p.m. p.m. and catch all of our local acts from 4 to 7 that day. I wanted to know what we could look forward to hearing from you. For audience members that have never heard of you, what is something to expect from a set by you?
What you're going to hear from me is you're going to hear lyricism, you're going to hear hard-hitting bars, real talk, and real subjects that actually mean something. It's not just about shoot 'em up, bang, bang. It's about defending yourself. It's not just about selling drugs. It's about having to provide for your family when you're not really distant from the outside community or government. You know, you're going to hear what true hip-hop was based on. You're going to hear nice music. You're going to get a great show, stage presence. You're going to get all of that above. And at the same time, I will throw a little something in there for everybody to boogie. You know what I'm saying? I got my name for a reason.
419, lean with it. Last city, lean with it. Midwest, lean with it. Stand up, lean with it. Now east side, now walk it out. West side, walk it out. North side, walk it out. South side, now walk it out. Do the swag with it. Yeah. Pop a tag with it. Yeah. Toss some cash, okay. With it. HK, yo, I'm in the club, tip it down with my rollers posted up. Party hard, hit the bar, tell me yo, the double shots. Shit sing in my cup, got me leaning in the cut. Pull a buddy to my side, cause the roll real quick. What up? I stay throw, you already know. You know it. Plus the kite got me kiting the zone all day. Who the hell I get my hat where I sit my phone? My shit. I'm drunker than the mom. Here you go right here. Drive me home, real talk. Where my ladies at? Ay. Where my rollers at? Ay. Where my haters at? I love y'all, hate me back. Okay. Cop a bottle and cover your favorite color. Have a drink with me, brother. Yo, sister, have another. Have another one. You still thirsty, then order another round. It's on me. Go the whole 12, that's how Boogie get down. HK, liquor heavyweights, fresh squeeze and puppy face. It covered red, green, blue, orange. Got that rainbow flavor, man. Sipping on that ginseng, on that ginseng, on that ginseng. Sipping on that ginseng, it'll make you lean, it'll make you lean, it'll make you lean. Sipping on that ginseng. Hey, I'm in the club and I'm sipping on that ginseng. Drinking so much, I'ma need some new kidneys. Roy G. Biv is the colors that I'm drinking. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and even violet. Ain't no violence, we all on lean mode. In the back, ass tilted, chillin' on G-mode. Scoping out, seeing what them chicken heads is hitting for. 3 o'clock, club out, I'm leaving with at least 4. I'm going off that bumpy face and some B-Easy. I'm with my crew, buddy, so you best be easy. I see shorty looking and she looking like she chose me. Could it be my swag or this fat knot in my jeans? Or could it be that your boy is a rap star? Fresh clothes, fresh braids, fly, yes, by far. But I ain't on it, I'm just here to get my drink on. Pass another bottle and just watch me get my lean on. Sipping on that ginseng, on that ginseng, on that ginseng. Sipping on that ginseng, it'll make you lean, it'll make you lean, it'll make you lean. Sipping on that ginseng. Now my vision's kinda hazy and I'm feeling kinda lazy. Time to hit the dance floor to find me a pretty lady. So I'm like, what it do? Club lets out in the view. I'm trying to go back to the spot to do the grown up with you. She said, okay, but don't mistake me for a hoe. It's just something about you, Zay, you make me feel so comfortable. And I'm like, this I know, the game, this type of show. Took my last 4 shots, okay, now we can roll. Okay, we on our way out now, parking lot jumping now. Right. Ma, I see you in the whip right now. Get in. Come be my company, sugar dugger, a honey junior. L Boogie, the haters hate me, the ladies love me. So ugly, play the game like Pretty Ricky. Chicks dig me, ginseng, you just hit me. Pam, Gina, and Serena all leaving with me. Hey, Jose, don't forget Sam and Chris. Sipping on that ginseng, on that ginseng, on that ginseng. Sipping on that ginseng, it'll make you lean, it'll make you lean, it'll make you lean. Sipping on that ginseng.
Well, we're really excited to see you at the Cultivation Hydroponic Shop Halloween show once again on Saturday, October 31st from 2 to 7 p.m. Is there anything that you would like to leave us with?
Oh, yes. See, I will also be performing 2 shows on Halloween. The first one will be at the hydroponic shop. The second one later on that night, the doors open at 8 p.m. It will be at Plan B in Thousand Palms, California, which is not too far away from the first show. That's going to have a completely different list of all different types of artists from different genres, different crowds all coming together. It's going to be great. Halloween contests, things of that nature. That's something to follow up with as well. You know, after you drop the kiddies off, you can come out and kick it and the freaks will come out at night. And you can find me on Facebook. My name is my name. My first name is spelled Laron, Laron. Middle name is Tremaine, Tremaine. Last name is Williams. You can add me, personal profile. I add you. As long as you're not about that spam, trolling BS, it's all good. You know, you can find me on Facebook as an artist, LBOOGIEDAMANN. Artist page, business page is Hard Knock West. You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram at LBOOGIEDAMANN. You can find me on YouTube. LBOOGIEDAMANN is the name of the page. Welcome to Hard Knock, the mixtape. It's available on thatpiff.com for download, along with the Chopped and Slow version by DJ Carvo. Shouts out to Carvo. We also have that on AudioMac and SoundCloud. So you can pretty much find us everywhere. If you really want to get that good stuff, then please believe you'll do your due diligence, you'll find it. But I'm just giving you a place to start.
Thank you so much for your time today. I'm so grateful for this interview and for being able to learn a little bit more about you. Once again, you can listen to LBOOGIEDAMANN at our Cultivation Hydroponic Shop Series Halloween event, which is going to be from 2 to 7 at 66500 Buena Vista Avenue, between Buena Vista and Palm Drive. So be sure to check out all the rest of our bands on Facebook. Find us on Cultivation Hydroponic Shop. And you were just listening to LBOOGIEDAMANN. Thank you so much for calling in.